Welcome to the Château de Lalande, a 16th century chateau in the heart of France. Join us each day of Advent as we get this 19-bedroom home ready for Christmas. We'll be cooking, decorating, and discovering Christmas traditions from all over the world. Welcome to Christmas at Lalande. Hi, and welcome to today's Advent video, where I'm in the kitchen with Oliver Strong for a really, really weird reason.
We're exploring a different side to Christmas.
The Catalonian side.
Catalonian side. And Catalonia I love with a passion. And I'm going to talk about tradition that they do in Catalonia and also some parts of southern France, which is kind of a little bit odd, but rather
Why am I not surprised you're bringing weirdness into our Advent calendar?
I'm just going to start with two of your favourite things.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. Presents.
Oh, I love the way you're starting.
Yes. You know the amazing nativity scene we did yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, what I hadn't told you is that I actually have another character for the nativity scene.
Oh my God, hopefully.
I think it might be a little bit oversized. In Catalonia, if you go to, whether it's the cathedral or anywhere, you will tend to find Mary, Jesus, the three kings. But in the corner, you tend to find this particular figure.
No, there's actually a poo there. I was not in any way expecting the Advent figure to be a pooing man. You're joking. They don't have these in the cathedrals and churches.
They do.
You're serious?
Yeah, it's been going on since Baroque times.
What?
Yeah, it's a long tradition.
I don't know which way. I feel like this way you could just be squatting.
He's called a cagagnier.
I'm glad my mother's not here to see this, Oliver. You'd be in real trouble. Can you please tell me why they have this in Catalonia?
They think it's probably something to do with fertilisation, fecundity, etc., giving life to the soil.
That's the way you do it, is it?
Yeah. Now it's kind of also taken on this view as a bit of a leveller. So however grand and, wonderful people are and all their airs and graces,
all the same,
celebrities, kings, presidents and so forth. At the end of
Except
the day,
for me, obviously, I've never actually done that. I don't know what he's doing.
I know. At the end of the day, most people,
Except
apart from ladies, have the same bodily functions and we're all the same under the skin. So it's like people who collect these, and these are kind of, held in exhibitions and so forth.
Can I just say I'm not one of them? You don't need to bring another one next to you. This is not, everyone out there, anyone watching, this is not the start of a Lalande tradition.
I have a lovely box here, but unfortunately we are still staying with the scatological theme.
I think I don't want to open any more presents for you today.
Sorry about this.
A log. A log with a little blanket and a Catalonian hat and presents.
It's a cagatillo, which basically means pooing log.
Of course it is. Hello, log that poos. I would show you the downstairs loop, but it doesn't work.
So I couldn't bring the actual thing because they aren't in the shops yet in Spain.
Okay.
But from the 8th of December, families in Catalonia go and buy this log. They really look after this log. The children of the household kind of bring nice food presents and they put a blanket over it to keep it nice and warm. And they basically look after this because on Christmas Eve, they whack the hell out of the log with sticks while singing a song, and out of its bottom come sweets and presents. A bit like a piñata. So it's a bit of a cross between a Yule log and a piñata. What I thought we would do is we're going to do making a cagatillo as a cake. And I thought we'd have a cook-off. We'll get someone to taste it without knowing who cooked it.
Let's find our recipes. Meet back here with a cup of tea.
Okay, go for it. I thought of all the aprons in there, and there were a lot. It had to be this one.
Yeah, it does also mean that we can eat as much of the chocolate logs as we like.
Exactly.
Well, you can.
I'm essentially bringing the tone down, aren't I?
No, I think you're bringing in the viewers, Ols. Ollie found the Mary Berry recipe online. I got chocolate chestnut log, because I thought it'd be nice to do a chestnutty one, and you're doing a traditional one. Are we going to make the logs look like him? Like the Catalonian...
Of course.
Cagatillo?
Yeah, what do you think we're doing?
I thought we were just making chocolate logs.
No. We are combining two very ancient traditions. Okay. This is called Christmas fusion.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Welcome to Château de Lalande, where we're fusing.
Yeah, this is like Heston here, we've blowing people's minds.
Well, with that apron, you're already blowing my mind, Oliver. Delia versus Mary Berry.
Are you serious? This is properly competitive.
Well, yeah, go on.
Okay, right. I love a competition.
Bring it on.
Come on.
It's not a speed competition, is it? I don't know what I'm doing.
Bowl.
Begin by making the chocolate mousse.
Chocolate bowl. Would you like a bowl?
I'd love a heat-proof bowl.
I can't have one.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
Stephanie, can't calm it down. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. This isn't a time of violence.
Well, your tradition, this poor little thing, you stay with me and you won't get beaten on Christmas Eve. No, you won't.
Fair point.
How have you... Yours is out of the oven and all I've managed to do is make a chocolate mousse that's gone into the fridge and I'm still making the cake mixture.
I have to say, I do think my recipe seems a little bit simpler than yours. You were doing things with egg whites. I was just like bung it all in.
You've still got chocolate all around your mouth.
And it just splashes everywhere.
Oh, good luck. This is the hard bit.
I don't want you to film this.
Yeah, I'm definitely filming this.
I need to dust with icing sugar generously.
I think even you should manage to dust with icing sugar generously. Oh, it's the word generously that worries me. I think you might take that a little bit to heart.
Okay, I'm going to dust generously. Carefully invert the cake onto the paper. Mm-hmm. Does that mean I need to flip it over like
yeah.
Carefully.
Actually looking really good.
Are you worried?
I'm just going to take the surprise out of my voice. No, it does. It looks really good.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I think I dusted it on the wrong side. I'm just going to dust it on this side as well.
You're just dusting all sides.
I'm into extravagant cooking. Make it look as though you know what you're doing. And I hope for the best. And if it comes off, you look fabulous. And if it doesn't come off, I just won't show you the film.
Bit of overspill there.
Yeah,
I feel you're enjoying yourself though, so that's important. There's the Christmas spirit, look at that. Bit of jovial dusting.
Exactly, yeah. I'm literally shaking. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. It said roll it.
So is there no there's no...
Are you trying to...
There's no filling in yours?
No, I think I do the filling later.
How do you fill it after you've rolled it, Oliver?
Do you think I don't know.
I honestly have no idea.
I think I'm just making it get used to rolling. I think I'm
Pre-roll?
It's a bit like stretching at the gym. I think once it's done it once, it's quite small. This
actually looks like a good pre-roll.
It's very long, but it's very thin.
Yours looks so good. Yours has amazing structural integrity, whereas mine has no flour in it. Mine's more egg whitey.
I think I chose the right recipe for me. This one's kind of for a beginner cook. This is definitely the one to have chosen. Yours is way more complicated. So Delia has kind of gone for really complex sort of...
Still got chocolate all around your mouth.
Oh dear. I don't know what to do about that. So
just leave it, okay?
Let's carry on. Oh wow.
Ooh, that's just a massive ball of cream. I'm only just making my roulade now, but you started on ganache. I think they're sort of done the other way around. I've already made my filling mousse, that's in the fridge. And now I'm making the cake, just folding in the egg whites.
That looks good.
Mixture.
So I've been looking at the appropriate dish display. Mm-hmm. My poop log on.
Well, because you're already on the display phase.
I know it looks a bit Scottish, but honestly, it's absolutely Catalan.
Is it now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be what my log is on. I'm going to put icing on there. That's going to be the face. I've propped it up with another bit of
really cute.
That's going to be the legs. I need to go and get a twig from the garden.
All right, you couldn't get some twigs for me, could you? Because I'm still stuck cooking.
Are we all teamy again now, are we?
Yeah, come on. We're a good team.
Okay. And then we need to think about hats, because it needs one of its traditional Catalan.
Think about hats.
Yeah.
I finally got to the stage that Ollie was at hours ago. I've laid mine out onto icing sugar, and now I have to start putting stuff on it.
I'm putting my legs on. But I do have a major problem.
You're doing a great job with your legs.
I've got a major problem, which I think means that you're actually going to catch up. These are the legs, so this bit is going well. Obviously, this is going to be covered, so it's going to look a lot neater than that. But essentially, I've got my 4 legs. But this is meant to be my icing. I just think that's looking a bit runny.
Oh, that's really runny.
It is
You've got runny ganache. What can I say, Oliver? It could have happened to any of us.
I think it will thicken. I really think if I put this in the freezer, and I just keep this log in the freezer
forevermore
until it's revealed.
And you've made an Arctic roll, so hurrah! I've spread my chocolate mousse on, and I have to say it was very firm, Oliver. Very firm mousse.
It's not fair. My ganache is still runny. However,
now I'm going in with the local chestnut. What? Oh, now look at that. That's going to be good.
That's actually really good.
It's going to be really good. And then I'm supposed to put whipped double cream next. But mascarpone is pretty easy to get hold of, so I'm going to use that. Well, dollops of mascarpone. You're not going to see that, are you?
You know, like when you watch a Bake Off and Paul Hollywood comes round and he goes, "Oh, you're doing it that way?" It's kind of like one of them situations.
Oh, is it? And
Yeah.
you're Paul Hollywood. Let me just get that straight. You are Paul Hollywood in this scenario. How's the garden going, Daniel?
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's nice out there.
You're not going the right way for a handshake, I don't feel.
It won't be seen. It'll be rolled up. Even though Dan thinks that it won't roll because it's too fat.
I am worried about the thickness of the rolling. As a friend, I'm worried. It's sort of marbling.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's a marble Christmas log. Come on, little Christmas poo. For Lalande.
This is good.
Catalonia.
Dan, you're going to have to eat your words.
Mine, I think, already has pooed. A little bit of it is filling out, actually, underneath. It's very keen.
Oh,
Yes!
I was supporting you all the way then, Stephanie.
I thought that, yeah. I know they just need faces, and I really like the fact that they look completely different.
Yeah, well, it's kind of little and large, isn't it? of the poo log world. I think my ganache may have got a bit too thick.
That looks really pretty.
Do you think?
Yeah, it looks great. Ollie, are you fiddling with my log again?
No, I'm just adding a little something.
You're not. Thank you. He did need that. Thank you. That's my face. That's perfect. Cut that out before we start dyeing
I need a
this.
slightly smaller one for my face.
Okay, I'll see if I can find a little teacup that will do that.
Thank you. We've gone all collaborative and lovely again now, haven't we?
It is. It's a true Christmas
our friendship
spirit.
of old. The rivalry's disappeared because we know mine's the best. I mean, the rivalry's
so.
gone because we know that they're both the same.
Absolute precision here. Look at that.
It's remarkably good.
Look at that. That's his little face.
And it even sticks on as well. Things appear to have taken a bit of a step for the worse.
It's all gone a bit Lady Macbeth in the kitchen.
I think the Catalans would be proud of the redness of that.
Thank you.
Do you think mine looks like a happy
cute.
chappy? Oh gosh.
He's not as happy as mine. Mine's got no eyes yet, though. And a much squatter hat, but he's very happy. He loves Christmas.
Mine's got a happy look. This is actually remarkably good fun. This is the best bit.
This is really fun. Tiny little pupils.
It's actually really funny. Yours is an incredibly happy Christmas.
He is. Okay, well, the thing to do now, the taste test. Before the tasting, let's put Pooing Man by the nativity. I think you got the scale. I mean, it's only a little bit out, Ols. It's just a tiny bit.
I think maybe if we put him like in the corner over there.
To be in front.
In front?
That's what they told us when we were buying the advent calendar.
This one's in front.
I am putting my foot down. He is not going at the front of this advent calendar. That is not happening.
No, but Stephanie, it was a gift from me to you.
And I love that and cherish this gift. How about up on the bookcase?
Like behind the book.
On the bookcase, he's looking over the nativity, relieving himself. He's happy.
Yeah, it could be like, like the giant in the sky.
He's not relieving, he's connecting with the soil. It's like a symbol of fertilisation.
Well, you can fertilise the bookshelf. You have to taste them, but before you do so, I think it's really important that you hear the Cagatio song, which the children sing in Catalonia at Christmas.
Yes, so by way of background, it's Christmas Eve, and obviously in reality these aren't cakes. We've just done a fusion with a British cake. They're normally a log, like a piñata, and the kids get a stick and they basically whack the hell out of them till the sweets come out of the behind of the cakes.
Which we have shown with our little poos.
Yeah, so these, you have to imagine that is actually a sweet, like
Yeah.
a nougat or something. It's like, this is a proper thing.
This is a real,
Thing. It's a
real
I think it's a
thing.
really lovely tradition. I'm going to be doing
make
this
it
because every day they get bought
egg digest.
food, which obviously the kids think the log is eating. The reality is it's going to be me.
So you're going to do this
Yeah.
Christmas with your daughters.
It's going to be brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this is what you have to sing, Ollie.
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
Okay.
I won't lie. Cagatio, cagatoro, avellanes y mato. Si no cagues, dari un cop de basto. Cagatio.
It's really going down with them.
That's it. That is the song.
Can I just say you're meant to do some like dance moves and stuff?
We're transported to Catalonia.
Well, I'm going to tell you what the song means now. The lyrics are poop log, poop nougat, hazelnuts and matto cheese. If you don't poop well, I'll hit you with a stick, poop log. That's the lyric of the song.
This is what Catalan children are singing on the TV.
Let's see who the winner is, and the winner gets to put Cagatillo on the
Okay,
Christmas
so
tree.
come on, put your votes.
I'm quite enjoying their use of real sticks. Were they cleaned?
Actually, the sticks were pre-cleaned. Since then, we thought that it might be a good idea to use licorice sticks if you're going to be doing something, rather than a twig from the garden.
Looks wise, I think this one looks a little bit like it's had too many magic mushrooms. Very tiny pupils for such large eyes.
I'm not sure in reality if in Catalonian they actually do this as a cake. I don't think they do.
They should though, shouldn't they? I
mean,
feel like we're maybe bringing a new tradition.
The chocolate is good.
This is very popular.
Yeah. That was Lindt chocolate.
The brains behind the operation, Mary Berry, Delia Smith.
Yeah. No offence to either ladies.
They didn't decorate them.
No.
I'm going to try as well.
That one is delicious.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Very rich, like dark chocolate flavour.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try this one.
Try this one then.
Both taste really good.
Yeah, they do. I'm amazed, actually. Those 6 hours weren't wasted.
This one's definitely sweeter.
I'd go with that one.
That one's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that one looks.
That's why I like it better, because the taste is more complex.
Oh yeah.
Taste-wise, I'd go with that one because I prefer my chocolate less sweet. But I think this one's more squishy and spongier, lighter.
So, okay, let's go cast our votes.
So I'm going with looks this one because I like it. This one, I'm going for flavour.
Okay, so that's 1 and 1. Davey?
The same, but the other way
Inverted.
around.
And my vote goes to that one because I can't taste. So that one
Ollie,
wins.
you are the winner.
Oh.
I have to say, I also prefer it not being so sweet.
It was really good fun, wasn't
A
it?
new annual tradition is born. I'm gonna do it.
It was really good
Yeah.
fun to make.
So does that mean that Oliver gets to
That is
put
nice.
the ornament on the tree?
Yes.
This is bringing a little bit of the wonderful Catalonia and its really fun Christmas traditions to Lalande, and I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Catalonian Christmas. And I would like to do that in Catalan, but I don't know how to speak it yet. But next year, I'll try and have learnt, and I'll be able to do it in Catalan. But happy Christmas.
Merry
from
Christmas,
Catalonia.
everyone. Merry Christmas!